Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And welcome to your astrological dice roll for today, April 7th of 2021. Let's get into it. I'm gonna set you guys right there, all nice and gently like. I'll grab my astrology dice and flip through the corresponding page. April 7th, the day of enthusiastic belief. My wife just texted me and she asked me, what's the word? She doesn't normally say that. She's like, hey, what's up? What's the word? And I said effortless. That was my first thing. And the fact that today is the day of enthusiastic belief, I feel like that's a synchronicity, guys. Let's see what we got. Whenever I roll it, I see it. I just start laughing. So, all right, guys, we have Mercury in Capricorn, second house. Now, this is interesting. This is a transit that I actually experienced because I do have Capricorn in the second house, and we have Mercury here too. Oh boy, oh boy. Mercury in Capricorn in the second house. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, the mind, the exchange of information, if you will, and then in the sign of Capricorn, which of course can be about politics, government, society, structure, order, putting one foot in front of the other, attrition, hard work, second house of value. Man, are you going to allow established institutions to tell you what you should believe in? Are you going to allow established people with credentials and with certifications to tell you what you should actually value and what is true? You gotta be careful here. We're all just human. And I'm not saying that people with certifications and all that sort of stuff are bunk, but there are a lot of imposters out here. There really are. And really not even so much that, because people with certifications still learn. They're still on this journey. So even if they have their degrees, and even if they have like this sort of establishment, and they have all these credentials, and they have this established body of work, and we can see that, and we communicate with it, and then we're like, do I really vibe with that? Do I really value that? We got to be careful about this energy. Why? Because Capricorn in many ways can bring about a sort of polishedness to it as well. We gotta understand, whenever we're like really manifesting something, of course it starts in Aries, but as far as physically manifesting, it starts in that second house, laying the groundwork, tilling the field, digging those holes. Then you get to Virgo, where you have to shift, move things, you have to be active, you have to make sure that it has plenty of water, you have to water this thing. But it's still not quite the harvest yet. Harvest comes a little bit later, I guess you could say, when it comes like this earth energy. Then we get to Capricorn. Establishment. Polished. It can be polished energy as well. But not everything that shines is good for you. Not everything that glimmers is good for you. And I think that's really what we need to focus on today. And realize that we can be enthusiastic about our beliefs. But we have to be honest with ourselves. Is that belief that that individual have or that establishment have, does that really resonate with my heart center, with my soul and my spirit? We have to be careful about that. Capricorn, especially with Pluto here, guys, especially with all the energy that just came through the spot and the South Node that came through here, this is Wizard of Oz kind of energy, okay? We are dealing with Wizard of Oz kind of energy. Forget the fact that we have Neptune in Pisces, right? And Mercury was just here. It just got out of the spot and just got into Aries, right? We got to be careful about who we give our energy to and who we commune with as well. We have to be careful about what people, what institutions that we do this with, because truthfully, you can actually find something to be a part of, some greater system to be a part of, that actually is very valuable and is very much so a reflection of the worth that you have. And especially if you are honest with yourself, if you're holding yourself in integrity, not that you're going to, always succeed, not that you're always going to do, quote unquote, the right thing, but being honest with yourself and having those conversations with yourself and moving forward, then that's really what integrity is. You're not going to always get it right. You're not always going to listen to the right people. You know, sometimes we fall down a little bit. Sometimes we get tripped up. But man, oh man, if this isn't Wizard of Oz energy, do not get caught up in please do not get caught up in all of the glamour, the glitz. Please do not get caught up in the certifications and all these sort of things that people have. Not that we shouldn't take these things into consideration, but those things are not a done deal. We are all still learning. We are all still growing. And I don't care how many degrees or certifications that someone has, that does not absolve them from learning and growing and evolving. But sometimes we take these people's words verbatim and as law. And that, my friends, is really dangerous. I will see you all in the next video. Hope that you all enjoyed it. Actually, before I get into that, let me just go ahead and draw a card. I haven't used this deck in a while, and I can feel a little bit of a feisty energy coming from this deck. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I can feel definitely a little bit of a feisty energy coming forth, but this is the deck that really wants to come through, and it's shuffling pretty easily. It's shuffling pretty nicely too. So let's see what we got going on for today, my friends. Yep, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords are things that we got to put to rest. 10 of Swords. I mean, what else can you say? Bottom of the deck is the Emperor reverse. What authorities are you listening to? And do these people in these positions of power, do they actually have your best interests at heart? These people that you vote for, whether it's in natural elections or with your money or so, do they have your best interests at heart, or are they just sticking swords in your back? I know that seems a little bit harsh, so because of that, I will draw one more card for you guys. 10 of Wands. You can't escape it. This is an energy that you can't really escape. So here's the thing, even though the day is the day of enthusiastic belief, the meditation for today is measure twice, cut once. So say whatever it is that you're building, take into consideration the people around you, what they're saying, take that into consideration, but also listen to your heart, because once you cut into that wood, you can't redo it. You can't redo it. So be careful today, guys. Just be a little careful today. And also, another thing too, because this is piggybacking off of a theme that I've seen over the past week, don't take on more than you can handle. God's not going to give you any more that you can handle anyways, but there are certain things that we stress ourselves out about wanting to save the world as empaths. Don't take on all that. That's not your cross to bear, okay? It really is not your cross to bear. Just be yourself, shine your light, and just simply be. That's what it comes down to. Just simply be. Anyways, I love you all. Take care. Stay blessed. Be safe out there. I love you all. And I'll see you all tomorrow.